The 5 Elements of N8N, a foundational journey through workflow automation, a beginner's guide to understanding workflow automation through natural patterns and atmospheric intelligence. Welcome to the atmospheric landscape of automation. Imagine if you could teach your computer to think like a river, flowing from one task to another, adapting to obstacles, carrying information downstream, and always finding the most natural path to its destination. This is the essence of N8N. A visual workflow automation platform that lets you create intelligent, flowing processes that connect different digital services together. Think of N8N as a way to create digital weather systems. Just as atmospheric patterns move energy and moisture across the landscape, N8N workflows move data and actions across your digital ecosystem. You become the atmospheric engineer, designing how information flows, transforms, and settles into useful patterns. Before we dive into the technical depths, let's build your fundamental understanding through a journey across 5 elemental landscapes, each revealing different aspects of how N8N operates and thinks. The water element, understanding flow and connection, the foundation of movement and data streams. The nature of digital rivers. Water teaches us about flow, connection, and the fundamental movement of information. In N8N, everything begins with understanding how data flows like water through a landscape of possibilities. What is a workflow? A workflow in N8N is like a river system. Imagine standing on a mountaintop, watching how a raindrop begins its journey. It might start in a small spring, a trigger, flow through various streams and pools, processing nodes, sometimes splitting into multiple channels, parallel branches, sometimes merging with other streams, data combination, and eventually reaching its destination, final actions. Every workflow has 3 essential components, just like every river system. The source, triggers, where the flow begins. This might be a webhook receiving information from the outside world, like rain beginning to fall. It could be a schedule trigger, like a geyser that erupts at regular intervals. Or it might be a manual trigger, like opening a dam gate when you choose to start the flow. The current, data flow, the actual movement of information between each step. In N8N, data moves in packages called items. Think of these like leaves floating downstream. Each leaf carries information from one processing station to the next, and you can watch them flow through your workflow in real time. The destination, actions, where the flow completes its purpose. This might be storing information in a database, like water settling in a lake, sending a message, like a stream reaching the ocean, or triggering another workflow, like water evaporating to start the cycle again. Understanding connections and data movement. The fundamental insight about N8N is that everything is about connection and flow. Unlike traditional programming, where you write line-by-line instructions, N8N thinks in terms of connected processes that pass information between each other. When you connect 2 nodes in N8N, you're essentially creating a riverbed between them. The upstream node processes some information and sends it downstream to the next node. This is why understanding data flow is crucial. You're always thinking about what information is flowing from where to where. The JSON undercurrent. Beneath the visual interface, all information in N8N flows as JSON objects, structured data packages that look like this. JSON, parentheses, ID, :1, quotation, name, quotation, quotation, morning mist, quotation, comma, quotation, temperature, quotation, 65, comma, quotation, conditions, quotation, quotation, partly cloudy, quotation, parentheses. You don't need to write JSON directly. N8N handles this automatically, but understanding that this structured flow exists helps you think about how information moves and transforms. Each node receives these data packages, potentially modifies them, and passes them along, just like how water picks up minerals and sediments as it flows through different geological layers. The art of integration. Water's greatest power lies in its ability to connect different landscapes. Similarly, N8N's most powerful feature is its ability to integrate different digital services that normally couldn't talk to each other. Consider this natural scenario. You want your weather monitoring system to automatically water your garden when conditions are dry, then log the watering in your gardening journal, and notify you via text message about the action taken. Without N8N, you need to manually check weather, decide whether to water, Write in your journal and send yourself a reminder. With N8N, you create a flowing system that does this automatically, like creating an artificial stream that responds to environmental conditions. This integration capability is what makes N8N fundamentally different from simple task schedulers or individual apps. It's a connection technology that creates new possibilities by linking existing tools in intelligent ways.